Hey, what's up, Dean?
How you doing, Jim?
I'm fantabulous. I'm busy as a one-armed paper hanger in a butt-kicking one-legged man in a modern art painting contest. I don't know. Busy.
Hey, whatever it is, yeah, that's busy.
Too busy for metaphors. That's all I can say.
You're hopping in circles.
Yeah. Hopping in circles. That's right. Yeah. So what are you? I'm mainly practicing a webinar I'm delivering tomorrow. Been doing a little practicing, Dino.
And this is a webinar to your list, to your audience?
To my list. We're testing out a new webinar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. Going to be doing it very differently than normal.
And how so? Pray tell.
It's not going to be death by PowerPoint, I can tell you that. We did my presentation at John Maxwell a couple weeks ago, and I had two slides. I had a title slide and a call to action slide.
Yeah.
And so this, I'm going to do this webinar basically without doing a
So would you say it's a live face-to-face training? Direct to camera?
Yeah, it's direct to camera, and I'm going to be using my thingy jigger. Yes, Michael, you can be on the webinar. Just have to register. We've been sending out the stuff. You should have gotten it. Yeah. What's up, Anna? But yes, you can certainly be on the webinar.
So with this webinar, this is going to be kind of an offshoot. It's going to have the similar content as what you delivered live at the Maxwell Group.
It's going to be it's going to be similar to a degree, but then it's going to have some cool demos and other stuff. But it's weird. Oh, Susan, could you please just pop the link in for everybody? So the link where everybody could go sign up for the webinar for tomorrow, please. I don't even know where the heck to tell people to go. Please. Anyway, thank you. So that's funny. Anna and Michael said this popped up on their phone in LinkedIn. So maybe we're starting to get a little more traction in the old LinkedIn. Or maybe they unblocked me. I'm out of LinkedIn jail. I'm off the LinkedIn chain gang.
Cool. Well, look, it's got the LinkedIn logo on the faces there.
I'll tell you what, man. Like we knew what we were doing. So bottom line, there's going to be some whiteboard stuff, and then there's going to be some demo, and then there's going to be an offer. Mm-hmm. But two things. One, I'm going to bring the whole thing in under 60 minutes. I want to see if I can build the trust and enthusiasm and the likability factor and all that stuff and go through everything in under an hour. The other thing is that I used Fill My Webinar scripts to write every freaking email known to man or woman on this. So
cool.
That's pretty cool too.
Yeah. Have you checked any of the KPIs on those, the open rates or the click-throughs and all of that stuff yet? See how they're performing?
No, we do that at the end.
Okay.
Because I can't change it now. So I'm just going to run them all and take a look at it at the end. So anyway, that's kind of cool. It's got a lot of things to get done. Do you ever feel overwhelmed, Dean?
No.
Do you feel like you have way too much stuff going on?
No.
Do you never feel overwhelmed? Never?
Oh, gosh. Really? Every time I get a new project, I feel overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I get that. I had that this morning in my gut because I had to start a sales letter for a client.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched there was a bunch of videos that I watched this morning. I got sent a bunch of assets for the research to help write the copy. And then after our show, I will start delving into the lead. If I can get my lead down, and the lead of a sales letter would be the call out, who this is for, the headline, the hook, and then about the first 1,000 words of drawing the audience in with a story. So
Mhm.
if I get that down,
If you can get that,
that's the driver.
okay. Can I show you something cool
Sure.
that I just literally released to my content marketing scripts people?
Sure. I have to ask you, you're wearing long sleeves. Is it chilly out where you are now?
No, but it's a clean shirt.
Well, heaven, thank goodness for that.
No, it was chilly down here this morning. And so I put on a long sleeve shirt, but then it got hotter over the course. At 5 o'clock this morning, it was, mid 60s.
Yeah.
Now it's low 80s. And I'm kind of regretting wearing this. But
And
hey,
you
it
probably
is what
regret-
it is.
All right. So show me something cool for content marketing scripts.
Okay. So remember when we used to do the show for Funnel Fridays and we would create opt-in pages and we would create opt-in pages and then we'd create opt-in pages and then we'd create opt-in pages, and how we got really good at that one formula that pretty much we dialed in and figured out you basically needed a grabber, a headline, a subheadline, three bullets and a button.
Yeah.
So spent a bunch of time putting together a new wizard, Dino. Pretty cool. And
Yeah.
I'm hoping that you think it's cool too. So I'm not going to do all the setup like I did on the thing, because Susan said I was being obnoxious with all the buildup. It was like Captain Lou on a cruise.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool, and I'm going to show you. So this is the opt-in page wizard created over in Content Marketing Scripts. This isn't in Funnel Scripts. This is the only place this is right here. Okay. So thank you, Jay. Jay says the opt-in page wizard is awesome. Thanks, Jim. He was on the training as well. So all you got to do is load your avatar. This one is our buddy C-Ray, whom you met on the gym boat. Remember C-Ray?
I do.
Okay. So this is his avatar. And when we click the build button, it creates all the copy you need for a really cool opt-in page. So check this out. Okay, so attention dads who want to, live to fight another day. I like that one. Okay, this is aimed at men,
Preppers.
dads who are worried about, they're not preppers. This is aimed at dads who are worried about increasing violence in the world and being able to protect their family while at the mall, grocery store, even out on the street. In some areas, this is becoming an issue. So there's our grabber. This is all based on the avatar. How to have the confidence and skills to defend yourself and your family against violent attackers at home or in public, and avoid spending years in karate or other self-defense classes. It's not a bad headline. You're thinking to yourself, it's okay. Maybe there's a better one. Well, let me try. How every dad can be confident in your ability to respond to threats and danger without spending years in karate or other self-defense classes. That's a good headline, Dean. I don't care what you say. Actually, it is a good headline. You like that headline?
I do. There's a grammar. There's like something grammatically I would change.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
But it's great. Go
Can
ahead.
feel confident. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No.
New.
You say how every dad, and then you say your. So technically it would be there. How every dad can feel confident in their ability.
I'd test it. Anyway.
How
new.
any dad like you can be confident in your ability.
Okay.
Anyway.
I like it.
Yeah.
I would go with it like this anyway. New chat. If I'm going after blue collar guys, they don't read too good. No way. Okay.
True.
Anyway, I was trying to make coffee come out of your nose. Okay. So new, don't be a victim checklist reveals how to, let's see.
That's really, I can just see how robust that is already.
Reveals how to have the confidence you can react correctly to an attack as quickly as an hour. Okay. In as quickly as 60 minutes or whatever. Okay, look at this. See how though the grabber here, that's the underlying, idea and stuff, that's tied in with the
The call to action button.
button with the call to action button. So it's consistently keeping that idea. Now,
It's
this is the
bookended.
part. Yes. Now, here's the one I'm most excited about. Check out these bullets. The most efficient way to quickly react to threats without being paralyzed by fear. That's a good bullet. Helps you understand exactly how to have the skills to defend yourself against attack now, not later. The key you need to spot potential attacks before they happen. Now, I can add those to the clip in because I like them and I don't want to lose them. But dude, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bullets in here. The best way to quickly react to threats without being paralyzed by fear. Answers the question, how do I keep my family safe in a crazy world? The key you need to spot potential attacks before they happen. Dude, those are good.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think so?
I do. All the things that dads who want to protect their family are thinking about.
Right. And then it also helps you come up with your little drop-down box too by making sure that the call to action here, the headline here matches the headline up here. So it keeps the main idea going plus the call to action button and everything. It just makes it really easy for you to be able to put this together. Now dig this. If you're like, well, Jim, how would I get that over into ClickFunnels or whatever funnel builder I'm using? Well, funny you should ask, because it will also output for you in Microsoft Word. I miss Jesse. Yeah,
upload that. Yep. And then look at it.
There you go.
It's the formatting.
Yeah. So you just hand that to your funnel designer, or you go over into whatever you're using and make it look like that. And then all you need is a cool graphic and you're good to go. That's pretty cool, right?
Here's what I like about this. Really like about it. And it doesn't have to do, well, it does have to do with what it does. However, every business starts with leads, and this takes care of the lead problem.
Yep.
This is it. And now all you need to do, and which is already done, is marry the ads with this thing.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
Now you have the consistency between the ad and this landing page.
Exactly.
And this is where most people, and doing Funnel Fridays for almost a year and a half, every single week, and then you doing it with Russell, and then you, me, and Jesse doing it for copy critiques for Funnel Fridays. Every time it really, we got very few sales letters, but just about everything that we critiqued was a landing page. Mm-hmm. Right? So we know where the pain in the market was. Where do I start? Where do I begin? How do I get leads? How come nobody's opting in? How come nobody's taking me up on my free download or on my tripwire, my $7, $17 tripwire? Well, now you just created the entire solution for it.
Exactly. And the cool thing is that you can use all the other content marketing scripts to create the lead magnet. So whereas most people will spend like 3, 4, 5, 8 hours a week creating a lead magnet, then go try and get people to pay attention, like the market didn't care and you wasted a week.
Yeah.
Now you create the ultimate offer for your avatar based on your avatar, get that dialed in, and then in less than 60 minutes, you can use one or more of the existing content marketing scripts to create the lead magnet to fulfill on the promise.
Yeah.
So you can test a bunch of different lead magnets instead of, doing one or two and go, this doesn't work.
Yeah, right. All that software, any funnel software has split testing capabilities.
Right.
You don't have to stick with one, especially if you're torn. Like you are going, oh, dude, I like that one. Ooh, this one's good too. Right?
I love them all because I came up with them.
Split test the suckers.
Exactly.
Let the market will tell you. We can think these knees about what we create, but it don't mean a lick.
Yep. Absolutely.
Anybody have any questions to what we just covered here about opt-ins, about lead magnets, about creating compelling grabbers or a headline or bullets or the CTA button, which is where a lot of people mess up as well. They just say, oh, submit, right? Instead of having something
Well,
compelling copy inside that CTA button.
well, depending on what kind of dark offer you might have, submit might be, the ultimate call to action.
It sure
Just don't
could.
know. Just don't know. Can't judge.
You can't. Well, let's say your opt-in was a very short application. Well, then you would just want a submit button where it said submit.
Right.
Or
Here's my stuff.
Or survey questions, whatever.
Absolutely. So, says, is there a specific color do you recommend for the CTA button? No. One that doesn't clash with the theme of the rest of your thing, and one it's obvious that it's a button and not a decorative item. That's one of the biggest mistakes I see people make, is that their button looks like a graphic and it doesn't look like a button. Whatever it is, that should appear that they should click it.
Right. And Thabo or Tabo, please forgive me for mispronouncing and butchering your name. There's a lot of studies done, especially by, Robert Cialdini, who wrote the book, Persuasion, who says that, orange is the persuasion color. So you'll see a lot of CTA buttons orange, but then again, it goes back to something what Jim said, is that you also don't want it, you want it to stand out, but you also don't want it to look like it's going to clash with the rest of like it's out of place on the page either. Because if you look at so many of the people who build all these funnels, I've seen bright, like lime green buttons and red, tomato red buttons and blue buttons. It's all, and they say, oh, well, blue is the color of trust. You don't want, So you just got to test. It should
look like a button. Yeah, it should look like a button, and you test it. You also got to be careful of this dyed in the wool absolutism, because there was a famous marketer who came out years ago and said that blue headlines always outperform red headlines. And I was like, no, they don't. You don't know what you're talking about, because it's always comes down to a test.
Yep.
So
and it'll come down to a market too. Because if a market is used to seeing certain colors, that's what they feel comfortable with. They feel at home seeing that. So you've got to, kind of do your research too, to see, that's what funnel hacking is all about. Looking at your competitors, seeing what they're doing, seeing what works, which is easy, but through the number of clicks or the people who are visiting the page and the conversions, and go, oh, I'm going to model that, not steal it. I'm going to model it, because there's no need to reinvent the wheel or try something different just because you think you need to be clever.
But then again, if orange or yellow button looks stupid, and use a different color. So
yeah, but who knows? Maybe the stupidity works. We don't.
Yeah, but if your headline sucks, no one's going to see your order button. There's a lot of other stuff that has to happen before the color of your order button makes a dang bit of difference to anybody.
It's true. If your headline connects emotionally with your audience, with your prospect, it's not going to make a darn bit of difference what color the button is. They just need to be able to find it.
Yeah, exactly. Because
you can use just a butt ugly page. It could just be
puce.
It could just be text on a white page with no graphic and have a great headline and a button. And if that headline, right?
You just described Gary Halbert's whole site.
Yeah, exactly. And now that site's been up for what, 40, 50 years now. Bond's got it, right? The Sons are doing it. Hasn't changed. It's, it is because the content and those headlines and those stories, they just make you smile. They keep you entertained. And you're going, oh my God, this is wonderful. You don't even think you're reading it. That's right.
Jewfish Creek. That's where he always said he was writing from.
Yeah.
So yeah, I need, that just made me nostalgic. I want to go look at his site again and start reading his stuff again.
It is so ugly.
the
It's got that
boron
really
letters.
narrow and that pale yellow background.
Yeah,
And it's
from like
tiny
1996.
text and it's powered big
Courier.
paragraphs. Yeah, Courier.
Yeah, in Courier font. That's one of the big regrets of my life, that I never got to meet Gary Halbert in person. Did you ever meet him in person?
No, I didn't. And didn't become familiar with him until I think he had passed away. So,
Yeah.
but he
So
is
I'm getting to meet one of my heroes next
Mhm.
Tuesday.
Nice.
I'm going to meet Mr. Dan Kennedy in person. I've talked to him on the phone a bunch of times over the last year, but I'm actually going to get to meet him. I've seen him in person, but I've never like met him in person. I'm going to get the ability to sit with him on stage and be part of the crew interviewing him. So that's going to be pretty neat.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
Be
I
bold.
asked him today. Well, I asked him today. It was funny because we got on. I told Terry after we were done, I said, he either likes me or he's already dismissing me, because
Mhm.
we get on the call and Russell says, hey, Jim, how you doing? And Dan goes, nobody cares how he's doing. It's like, dang, okay, it's on. And then at the end, he's like, hey, man, you want a cool book to read? I said, sure. What do you got? He told me about this book that I should read.
So he
So
likes you. And he was
it was
able to
funny.
say what he said because he knows you could take sarcasm, like you could dish it out, right?
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
probably the only one who gives him crap, right?
I don't know. I mean, I will interrupt him, whereas nobody else will. I'm like, hey, I don't want to talk about that now. I want to talk about this because this is important. And he's like, okay, fine. So yeah, it's going to be fun. I don't know what I'm going to wear though. I don't know what I'm going to wear.
Wear that shirt you're sweating in right now.
I'm not going to wash it either. You know?
Got to be you. Just don't wear your unicorn outfit.
I'll wear what I want. No, I'll probably wear a Funnel Scripts t-shirt and and a pair of pants, pants, pair of pants, some shoes,
sandals and bare feet.
I don't know if I'll wear sandals. I think I'll wear my boots. So I don't normally worry about what I wear, as is obvious over the last, 20 years.
Yeah.
I really think too much about it.
Just because it's Dan, please. He'll lose respect for you.
Exactly. So, hey, what's up, Dave? I'm gonna have that script done before. Don't worry, it'll get done. It'll be Friday, but it will be done. So don't worry, I'm gonna have that script done.
When are you headed to Funnel Hacking Live on Sunday?
We're driving, so
because Monday's the day with Dan. Are you doing that? Are you going or no?
No, Tuesday's the day with Dan.
Oh, is it Tuesday? I thought it was Monday, the pre-show.
No, it's not Monday.
21st is when it is. You're right. The 20th is Tuesday.
Yeah, thank you, Jesus, because we're driving down on Monday. So yeah, I hope it's Tuesday.
So who are you going with? Are you bringing your team or just you and Terry this year?
Yeah, I'm taking the team. We're taking the team. So it's going to be good.
Yeah.
I'm excited. So yeah, it'll be good.
So do you know what you're going to be talking about yet with Dan and what questions you're asking him or the topic or?
Yeah, they gave me a bunch of stuff that I'm supposed to ask him. And then he told me today we can talk about whatever we want. So I'm going to just kind of play it by ear. I'm going to, I've got a couple tricks up my sleeve, just to keep it lively.
So yeah, what you got to say and asking him a question, you got to preface it. Now, Dan, I'm going to ask you a question. Now, don't lie to me again.
I'll save that one till the end.
Okay.
Yeah, but I got some stuff, and I already told the crew because we're driving. I said we're gonna it's about a 10-hour drive, right? So we're gonna have to listen nonstop for 10 hours to Renegade Millionaire, all the CDs. And I have a feeling there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You know what that means? No talking on the
So
drive down.
I don't know if we're going to get through all of them, but it'll be interesting. So I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anything new and exciting going on with you?
Ah, the same. Just
Copywriting wise?
Well, client, I've got a sales letter and funnel to write for.
I thought you weren't taking any new clients.
Well, this came in kind of. It was just a weird way that it came in, and it's kind of like it's a whale client.
Here's how you get Dean to take you on as a client. Okay, see this? All right, watch.
Not true.
Hey, Dean, I need you to write some copy for me. I need you to give me copy. So, Dean, I can't do it. I can't do it. Well, I bet I could make a. I bet.
What's in? Okay, add what's in the other wallet to that.
That's how you get Dean. Dean's like, I'm not taking any new clients. Now he's got a new client. That's how you do it. Any good copywriter is a mercenary. It's like, hey, well, you know,
I've turned stuff down. That is not for me.
I know.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you see what Susan just said in the comments?
Yes.
Jim can't do here. This is my own team member. This is my trusty right hand that will be sitting next to me for much of the trip. Jim can't do that. Jim can't not talk for 10 hours. Wow.
Yeah.
True. Very true. What are you going to do?
Yeah. Jim acts as if the steering wheel is a microphone.
It has a microphone in it.
It does. See?
Yeah.
So you're always on.
Exactly. All right. Well, that means we will not be here next Tuesday. So we will see everybody in 2 weeks for the Jim and Dean show. Dean, finish up that client work so that I can have your full attention on Tuesday.
Okay.
We'll go from there. So appreciate y'all. And if you want to hire Dean to write copy for you, hit him up at onebigIdeamarketing@gmail.com. That's the number 1, bigideamarketing@gmail.com. If you would like to get access to that amazing wizard that I demoed for you guys, head on over to contentmarketingscripts.com. You can sign up for the cool training that we're doing tomorrow and see a bunch of other demos, and then you can sign up and be a part of our community. So, Dean, have a great day, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
All right. Have a great one.